Y'all, things just took a wild and unexpected turn in the drama between Blueface's mom, Karlissa, and Chrisean Rock because Karlissa just dropped a bomb that nobody saw coming. She's now accusing Chrisean of being involved in the tragic passing of her ex, Ronnie, and honestly, this might be the craziest allegation she's ever made. We already knew Karlissa and Chrisean couldn't stand each other, but this level of accusation, that's a whole new level of messy. Now, if you've been keeping up, you'd know that Ronnie was out here making some serious claims before he passed. He was saying that Chrisean's baby, Chrisean Jr., was actually his child, not Blueface's. He even said he had evidence and was pushing for a court-ordered DNA test to prove his claim. But before he could make it official, he was tragically shot right outside his house. And it didn't take Karlissa long to hop online and hint that Chrisean might have had something to do with it. Y'all, this is a whole mess. So let's break it all the way down. Now, Karlissa is notorious for inserting herself into drama, even when it has nothing to do with her. It's like she cannot resist the urge to stir the pot. She has never been a fan of Chrisean, and she's made that very clear over the years. But her relationship with Blueface's other baby mama, Jade and Alexis, ain't much better either. At this point, Karlissa beefs with everyone. I mean, the way she constantly goes back and forth with her own son on social media, dragging each other for filth, you gotta wonder, does she even like Blueface? It's honestly disturbing. Like, when Blueface proposed to Jaden, Karlissa was petty as hell, shading him for it. Did this ninja really propose to the maid? Oh well, tell the people you married the maid just in case you go to prison.
Well, let's be honest, what Papoose did seemed almost like a fairy tale in Hollywood, where loyalty is rarer than a unicorn. Every other week we hear about some rapper getting caught up in some drama, but not Papoose. He stood firm like a rock, proving his loyalty to Remy in a way that made him a legend in the entertainment world, or so we thought, because now Remy is coming out with claims that he was out here cheating on her the whole time while she was locked up. Well, when Remy finally walked out of those prison gates, Papoose was right there, arms wide open, ready to help her adjust to life on the outside. They didn't just survive those years apart, they came out stronger. They kept building their little life together, and by 2018, they were celebrating the birth of their daughter, Reminisce. Well, Remy already had a son from a previous relationship, and Papoose has 3 kids of his own, but they blended their families together beautifully, showing that their bond was solid, or at least we all thought that. But fast forward to 2023, and the rumors started flying that their marriage was teetering on the edge of collapse because Remy had allegedly cheated with rapper Easy the Block Captain. Suddenly, the unshakable love story started looking a whole lot shakier. But the drama didn't just stop at her feelings, it quickly escalated into a full-blown physical confrontation. Word in the streets is that Papoose ran into Easy at an industry event and things got heated real fast. Papoose wasn't about to let anything slide, and he allegedly knocked Easy out cold without hesitation. But the real madness went down during a rap battle where Remy and Easy joined forces to take on Gochi Gotti. And if you've ever watched a rap battle, then you know it's straight up warfare with words, no holds barred. Word to your mother. And Gotti wasn't holding back either. In the heat of the moment, he grabbed the mic and dropped a bombshell that had everybody's jaw on the floor. He accused Remy of cheating on Papoose with Easy.
That set Blueface all the way off, and he went in on his own mother. Post your ring, and I'ma post mine. Since you want to compare everything, let's compare rings. Let's see what kind of ring that old booty got, and what kind of ring my wife got. Then he really started exposing Karlissa, talking about how she had 3 different baby daddies, but never married any of them. Married a bum after messing with rich men for money. Was sleeping with a broke dude every night. Whoa. At this point, we knew their family was beyond repair. And that's before you even throw Chrisean into the mix, which just makes everything 10 times messier. Let's be real. From the moment Chrisean announced she was pregnant, we all knew this was going to be a hot mess. Blueface and Chrisean were already toxic as hell, so adding a baby to the situation was like pouring gasoline on a fire. And sure enough, Blueface immediately denied the baby was his. Not only that, but he accused Chrisean of trying to pass off another man's baby as his, which, whew. At that point, it was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. We all knew it was gonna end badly, but we couldn't look away. Blueface even tweeted, "To answer y'all's question, me and Rock are officially done. Strictly business. I tried, and clearly it wasn't giving," before she announced she was pregnant with somebody else's child, not mine.
And instead of getting caught up in the mess, Papoose moved on quickly and snatched up a new girlfriend, none other than the world-class boxer, Clarissa Shields. At first, Remy played it cool, acting like she was unbothered and totally over the situation. But this is where the tea time starts, because rumor has it that Papoose's new relationship is getting serious, and Remy is not taking it well. People are saying that she is spiraling, throwing shade and talking reckless about fighting for what's rightfully hers. And get this, she's even been hinting that she's ready to throw hands if it comes down to it.
I strongly believe that sometimes people need to fight it out. Because talking doesn't do it. Sometimes you can talk. Like in this certain situations, you could talk to a person. You express how you feel. They express how they feel. Y'all come to a mutual agreement that y'all either don't agree, or you might start seeing it from another person's point of view. When it gets to the level, or when you're dealing with people that, like, sometimes how I used to be, I don't even want to hear that shit. I don't give a fuck how you felt. I don't care what you thought. What's up? What we doing? And that's where I come in.
Then he really took it there, saying, Rock been with 10 different dudes in the past year. Until I see a DNA test, that ain't my baby. It was a whole mess, but eventually, Chrisean agreed to the DNA test. And when the results came back, it confirmed that Blueface was the father. You'd think that would make him step up, right? No. Instead, he got even worse. He straight up told Chrisean that he was gonna cheat forever, that he wasn't even gonna hide it, and that having a baby with him was a terrible idea. And when Chrisean still refused to get rid of the baby, he completely snapped, going on Twitter rants about how he wasn't gonna pay child support and didn't want the baby at all. Then, once the baby was born, Blueface did a complete 180. Now, all of a sudden, he wanted custody and was mad as hell when Chrisean didn't give the baby his last name. Instead of naming him Jonathan Jr., she named him Chrisean Jr., and she left Blueface off the birth certificate entirely. That's when Ronnie entered the chat. He started claiming that he was the real father, saying that he and Chrisean had been messing around at the time she got pregnant. He even posted side-by-side photos of himself and the baby, basically saying, y'all see the resemblance. That's my baby, not Blueface's. And y'all, Chrisean low-key confirmed it when she liked a post that said Ronnie was the real dad. At this point, things were getting real. Ronnie was in the process of pushing for a court-ordered DNA test to prove paternity. But before he could, he was tragically shot outside his home. And now, Karlissa is blaming Chrisean for it. Like I said, Karlissa already hated Chrisean, but now she's making it seem like Chrisean set him up because she didn't want the truth about the baby coming out. She's even accusing Chrisean of drinking while pregnant, saying it affected the baby's health and that she refuses to take him to doctor appointments. And Karlissa is going in hard. I ain't never smoked, ain't never drank while pregnant, and I ain't never missed a doctor's appointment. Y'all stood by and watched her damage that baby. After Ronnie's passing, Karlissa hopped online saying, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm grateful my son is in jail right now. Nowhere near any of this. Never blame anyone until they're proven guilty, but pray about it, because God sees everything. At this point, people are split. Some think Karlissa is just being messy as usual, but others think there's something suspicious going on. So what do y'all think? Did Chrisean hide the truth about her baby's father? And do you think Karlissa is just stirring drama? Or could she actually be onto something? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.